Okay, friends, a very hungry bear. Teacher Adam gets like a hungry bear when he doesn't have his lunch. So this book is probably written about me, in hindsight. Bear was in a grumpy mood. He hadn't eaten any food, just like Teacher Adam. And he couldn't catch a single fish to cook. He'd been hungry since the break of day, and every fish had got away. Then something huge was on his hook. Yank! He cranked the handle round and round. He yanked the line and wound and wound. He flicked it here and waved it over there. A hungry bear is very strong, so it didn't take him very long to discover that he'd caught... What do you think Bear had caught? What do you think? Did he catch a giraffe? An elephant? A moose? Oh, a polar bear. Excuse me, said Bear, do you have to fish there? You are catching all of the fish. I'm sorry, he said as he lifted his head. You can have one of mine if you wish. It's very nice. Sharing is caring. Then he added with a smile, you can have the whole pile if you'll just find me somewhere to stay. My iceberg is shrinking and soon I'll be sinking and my home is such a long way away. Now a fish to a bear is like a chocolatey eclair. It's incredibly hard to resist. So the thought of a pile that would last for a while was an offer too good to be missed. With a splosh and a splish and an armful of fish, Bear led the way through the trees. My cave's over there and I'm happy to share. You can stay for as long as you please. See, Polar Bear is following Bear for the fish back to his cave. But his guest shook his head. I'm so sorry, he said. While your cave is particularly nice, it's just a bit hot for this coat that I've got, and the fire is melting my ice. You see that? The fire is melting his ice. So they went to see Mole when he dug them a hole which was cooler. Just a bit small. I don't think a bear can fit into a hole. That's so silly. And they visited Croc on his cool river rock. But he wasn't that helpful at all. Perhaps this is best, said the bear from a nest, but I think that I'm going to sneeze. He then squinted his eyes and said with a surprise, Achoo! I'm allergic to trees. So the bear with white hair followed right behind Bear to the only place left they could go. Away from the trees and the warm summer breeze. Actually, when you sneeze, where do you sneeze into? Your sneeze pocket. It's very important. All the way up to the snow. They built him a home with an icy white dome. What is this called? That has a name to it. What is that called? And Bear left a housewarming dish. With a smile and a wave, Bear went back to his cave. And he stopped on the way for a fish. You guys see that? There's the moon. You guys should go out at night. See if you can find the moon with your mum and dad. That would be a cool thing to do. The end. Good reading.